Ladies and gentlemen, today we're going to be taking a look at the Ferrari SF90. Not any Ferrari, the SF90. And we don't just have one, but we got two of them. So let's get into it. So the Ferrari SF90 is special for a ton of reasons. One of them being it's the first ever Ferrari that's mid-engine and is all-wheel drive. It's got 986 horsepower with a 4-liter twin-turbo V8 and 3 electric motors that bring this thing just to an absolute beast of a car. Now, the Ferrari SF90, it's basically just a Prius with 1,000 horsepower. It is actually a hybrid, believe it or not. Like I said earlier, the thing that also really makes this car special is that it's all-wheel drive. Now, obviously, this being a hybrid also kind of helps with that. So the 3 electric motors really help that 0 to 60 and that acceleration getting out of the curve. They can help power the front wheels, the rear wheel, or each wheel independently. It's an extremely smart system that they got here. They actually based it off the curve system in the Ferrari F1 car. So it's extremely high tech. And now let's talk about options. So on this unit here, we have a $40,000 matte silver paint job, which is beautiful in its own right. And now, as I said earlier, we do have 2 SF90s. So here in this one, it's in this beautiful yellow color, along with also it has the carbon fiber wheel package, which is $100,000. Along with that, it has titanium lug nuts, which them in and of itself, if you ever lose them, they're 10 grand if you ever need to buy a pack from Ferrari. So don't lose your lug nuts. Now, this unit also has the SF90 package, which is the top of line when it comes to the SF90. There is no higher package you can get. Basically what that does is it helps the car shed even more weight by 66 pounds. How it does that is it's carbon fiber everything. Carbon fiber diffuser, carbon fiber under tray, carbon fiber doors, carbon fiber spoiler. I mean, anything they could make carbon fiber, they did. They even added the titanium exhaust, even made that lighter. Along with also this plexiglass here on the top. Rather than being normal glass, they made it plexiglass. The reason why is because it can absorb heat more, so you can stay on the track longer and get those faster lap times. And now let's focus on the interior. The interior is actually color matched to the exterior, as you can see by these seat belts, along with also the racing stripe in the center of the seats. And now let's kind of also focus back on these wheels. These wheels are just insane. This little white paint that you see on the inside of the wheel, it's actually the same thing that they use on space shuttles for re-entry because it can dissipate heat so fast. They're also a 40% lighter weight reduction over the standard SF90 wheels, which is huge because the wheels are the only part of the car that's unsprung weight. So any weight that you can save here is huge to the performance of the car when it comes to braking and handling. Now, these SF90s, they're the hottest coupes in the market. You literally can't get them. If you walked in a Ferrari with $1 million in your hand and said, I'd like an SF90, they couldn't do anything. I mean, they could maybe put you on an order list and wait a year or two, but that would be best case scenario. More than likely, they're just gonna tell you no, or buy an F8 or a Portofino or a Roma or something, when obviously that's not what you're there to get. So to say these things are exclusive is an understatement. So now let's talk about the interior of the SF90. One, they have a great place for your key, just right here. Make sure it doesn't roll away whenever you're going really fast. Along with that, your interior screen is just amazing. I mean, Ferrari really did something special here. Along with this new steering wheel, which they might, make available in their low-end models, but for right now it's exclusive to the SF90. You have a haptic feedback start-stop button, which is really cool, along with haptic feedback for everything, whether you're navigating through the Sirius XM radio or you're putting your pit speed, all that is going to be done through a haptic feedback system here on the steering wheel. The only thing that's an actual button anymore is still going to be your turn signals along with your paddles. And now they also changed up your gear selector. So normally from Ferrari you're going to have 3 buttons right here and you can press each one to do something. Now you have actual levers. You're going to have a reverse, you're going to have a drive. This is basically also going to be your toggle switch between automatic and manual modes. And then right here on the right is going to be everyone's favorite, including my own, the power start, which is basically launch control. So now about the seats. There are these beautiful carbon fiber bucket seats, which hold you really tight, which allows you just to stay straight and focused on the road, even while you're going 60, 80, 100 miles an hour through a corner. They are really a work of art, and they keep you pretty comfortable. So now that you know a little bit about them, if you ever want to see them, look at them, or buy them, you know where to find them. There's 2 of them here at Luxury Auto Collection.